Hello, welcome back to Reclaiming Wellness. I am Tiffany, and we are here because we are embarking on an odyssey to reclaim our health, our balance, and our creativity. Today, we are going to be talking about something essential to our success, and that is having clear, achievable goals, having a plan, and having a vision. I can tell you from experience that when I have all three of these, I achieve great things. When I don't, I achieve boredom, burnout, or a combination of the two. See these pictures here of me over a span of 10 years, and this is kind of evidence of that. There I am in 2013. I had a plan, I had some goals, I had a vision of where I wanted to go, but something was missing because by 2017, with life shifts and changes, I wasn't clear on where I was. I did not have a plan. And goals, not so much. Hence, what I mentioned in my previous video, the cleanse that I did out of desperation, and the visit to the ER and the subsequent anxiety, which I'm still feeling the remnants of. So by 2018, a year after that incident, I still, no goals, no vision, no plan. But I started to kind of marshal up what I knew to do. And it took me a little bit of time, but by the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I was back in it. I was grinding it out. It was harder. It didn't feel so good. I was changed my diet to a diet that left me feeling anxious like I did back in 2017, but I didn't know what else to do. So I stuck to it. It was hard and I wasn't able to maintain it. At that point, I realized I needed to reach out for help. And that was hard for me because I'm not a person who likes to reach out for help. I can do this on my own. But I did. I reached out. And I learned a few things. And I reached out because I went into a coaching program and learned that is something that's in your bag. This I have to do everything on my own is something that's in your bag that doesn't belong to you. You're about community. Support is a part of community. So when I got that support, I learned a few things. The diet that I was on was not giving me the nutrients that I needed to have a calm nervous system. And there were other habits that I had that weren't serving me. So here I am in 2023. I actually am in the strongest body that I have ever been in my life because my workouts didn't wane. I feel spiritually connected deeply because my meditations are daily. And I have the awareness of what I didn't have before through my coaching and through my interactions with others and the help that I've received. So now I'm ready. I'm ready to share with you my goals, the plan, and the vision. So let's get to it. Here we are with the goals. I have my health goals, my balance goals, and my creativity goals. My health goals really center around me returning to peace. The peace that I had before 2017, well, long before the peace that I had in 2013. And that consists of having a healthy diet, healthy mindset, and being in a physical body that I feel comfortable in. So that is reaching not so much a weight, but reaching a state that I can function in. I love being active. That's a huge part of me being able to be happy. Some markers here that I know that I'm reaching that space is I'll be able to be on an airplane without anxiety. I love flying, and now that isn't so readily available to me. I'll be able to drive down Highway 1, which is on our coast here in California, and not feel any anxiety. I had a panic attack while I was a passenger one time driving on the coast. And now that's kind of part of me having to drive is dealing with anxiety as I'm doing it. I want to be back in that calm state, the calm. If you know me, if you're somebody watching who knows me, you know that is my presence. I am a calm person. So to have that not available to me, it hurts. It hurts my heart. So those are my health goals. For balance, I have a meditation practice that is solid. It's every day. But I know that twice a day will bring me to a space where I am able to truly be in balance with myself, with my family, with my clients, with the world. So 2 times a day meditation, that's my goal. My creativity, I have 4 things that I really want to bring into fruition this next 6 months and going off into the future. And that's dance, jewelry making, creating shea butter creations, and mermaiding. So I have goals around those 3 things coming into my life this year. I'm not going to try to jam them all together, but I'm going to bring them into my life. So let's get to the how. For my fitness, for my overall health, I'll be using fitness, nutrition, and support. Fitness, I'll be using BODi programs. I start 21-day fix on BODi in January. And with that, I have a 100-day walk challenge that I'm currently on, day 28 of. And I'll couple those together. And then I'll shift programs throughout the next 6 months, depending on how long the programs are. Nutrition-wise, I'll also use a program out of BODi, which is 21-day fixes program Fixate. And that has containers that you match your weight and your fitness level to, so you're making sure you're getting optimal nutrition. I'll also be coupling with this with a reduction, I think it's called a reduction diet. That doesn't have anything to do with your weight. It is taking out foods that are commonly inflammatory and then reintroducing them, if you wish, to your diet to see if your body is like, they're great, or don't bring those back into my world. And from there, I will be using the support of my naturopath and a nutritionist and my high performance coach to keep me on track. I'll share a lot of what I am doing with my nutrition. I won't share some of the things that are very specific to me that we found in my labs to help me get back on track. As you're embarking on your own journey, if it's available to you, I highly, highly recommend that you go and check out where your body's at and what it needs. If that's not available to you, just begin to pay attention to your food, what you're putting in and the way your body receives it. Our bodies are our assets that bring us the most joy. We have to care for it, because if we don't, you end up in states like I find myself in with anxiety and dysregulation, and it is no fun. So we're fixing that right now and bringing more joy, more light into my body. I love you, body. Let's go. All right. So for my balance, this is all about my spiritual practice, my meditation. And that to me is meditating twice a day. So I use a practice called Kriya Yoga, which was taught by Paramahansa Yogananda. And I couple that with Ananda Yoga, it's Hatha Yoga. Doing that twice a day, I know will bring me the balance that I need to do everything that I do, to have my interactions with my family, with my clients, with the world be just in balance. And that will help me with my anxiety. That'll help me bring me back into that state of peace. This is a cornerstone of that. So all of these, I'll be using high performance habits to really look at what's important to do in a day and create a schedule that matches where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to achieve. And finally, my creativity. I'm excited about this. I'm super duper excited about this because this is the fun stuff. I, in the past, did not take this into account. I didn't take creativity as seriously as I should have been. But it's so important. And this is 2020 taught me this, how essential our creative life is to everything that we do, because it allowed me to be in vision about a lot of things, greater vision about a lot of things. So part of that creativity is dance, and I will be starting a Tahitian dance class in January. And I'm so looking forward to that because I want to call myself a dancer. I want to make sure that I'm creating jewelry because that I did in 2020, and that brought me so much peace, joy, and I love jewelry. I have a gift certificate to freedive, to learn freediving. That is going to be my ocean connection and how I become a mermaid in this lifetime. I cannot wait. I did try diving. The equipment was too much. Freediving, okay, I'll give this a try. I cannot wait to be under that water and feeling like a mermaid. And last but not least, creating shea butter. I've watched my mother for 20 plus years creating with shea butter. She's a biodynamic farmer, an herbalist, and just an all-out earth mama. And watching her connection with shea butter and to her ancestry in Africa has inspired me to do the same. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this year. So those are my creative goals. In order to take on this very ambitious plan and these goals, I'm going to lean heavily into high performance habits with my high performance coach. I am going to utilize Growth Day, which teaches you all about high performance habits, how that you are aligning your habits with the deepest values of yourself, and then doing what matters most to live that vibrant life. And I will use my coach, Growth Day, and my own personal study. I'm reading High Performance Habits right now. I'll link that down below. And I will continue to be reading books about growth and spirituality that I'll share throughout this next 6 months. And biggest part of all of this, and that I've learned, because the burnout and the boredom, I will be rewarding myself weekly and monthly to make sure that I am acknowledging the work that I'm doing and getting a treat for that. It doesn't have to be food, and it's not going to be food. It will be a massage. It will be going to the beach or my favorite place, Monterey Bay Aquarium, buying books, getting more jewelry supplies. Those are all things I'm just going to make sure that I incorporate weekly and daily into my life, because I really, really want the prize I'm giving myself at the end, and the ultimate reward is I'm going to get a mermaid photo shoot. I've been wanting to do this forever, but it was always tied to me being at a certain weight. No more. No more. My joy from taking care of myself is why I deserve to become a mermaid. I'm going to sit there when I'm doing this photo shoot, because I know I will. The only way I don't get to do this is if I give up on myself. And I just don't see that. I don't see you guys allowing me to do that. And I don't see myself allowing myself to do that. But I will sit there and I will bask in the beauty of what I did for myself this year in taking on this ambitious but very doable transformation. You see, I've got my girls here. I've got my animated Ariel. I got my live action Ariel. And I've got my OG Miss Madison from Splash. And they are my inspiration, my merspiration. I will have this photo shoot. Along the way, I will make sure that I am keeping myself accountable, but also watching my progress. You guys are a part of that. This is part of watching my progress, being able to look back at these videos and see where I've been. But I'll track my sleep. I'll track my physiological functions. I will track my journaling. I'm going to use Fitbit and Google Watch, all of these little mechanisms so that I can really see where I'm going. I'm not a big scale person because it doesn't bring me joy, but these tiny ways of looking help you to see what you cannot see all the time. We always want to see it in the mirror or our behaviors. And I hope that those things can be front of mind all the time. But when I look back and read a journal and say, wow, my mind is different. It's in a completely different place than it was a couple of months ago. Or I look at how much sleep I'm getting and it's more sleep. Or I look at the way my body is feeling months ago than how it is feeling right now. That's going to also give me that motivation to keep going. So that is it, you guys. That is the goals, the plan. The vision is by the end of this, I'm at that mermaid photo shoot. I am the mermaiding, creating, dancing, loving, giving, heart open being that has shared a journey with some I know and some I don't. and hope I'm getting to know. And I'm just in joy. So if this seems like something you want to do for yourself, I'm linking a resource down below that I created that lays out this whole plan and a checklist to make sure you have all the things that you need so you can create your own transformation. I'll also link everything that I mentioned here above, mentioned here in this video, so that if you're curious at all about anything, you can go and take a look and even just start your journey. But I'm here. And I'm so happy that you're here with me. 2023 is ending, and we can take all the knowledge that we've gained in 2023 and beyond, bring it into this moment. Use it to rocket us forward and have the best 2024, the healthiest, the most joy, the most love for self and others that we've ever had. I know that we can. So if you're ready, go ahead and tell me what health means to you down in the comments below. Download your guide, peruse all of the information, and let's go.